Okay, I've come back on here because I want you to hear this. I want you to hear the workers and the noises they're making at these pigs. What would you call that noise that guy was making? Like, sounded like a Saturday night, like,
yeah,
playing with the lads. I'm sure the guy will do it. Did you hear that, guys? The guy's going, woohoo! Screaming at him. It's just one big game to them. Psychos work in slaughterhouses, not animal lovers. And the sooner people wake up and realise that, the better. Animal lovers don't eat animals. Can you hear that guy? Woo! Woo! That's the noise they're making to animals while they're frog marching them to their death. Woo! Do you get me? Do you get what I'm talking about? Woo! You're gonna fucking die! Sorry, pardon me French there, but psychopaths. When are you gonna wake up and realise animal lovers don't work in slaughterhouses? Animal abusers work in slaughterhouses. Sorry, I don't mean to swear. I'm just passionate, shall we say. And I'm angry and I'm frustrated that I can hear people making those noises towards scared, defenceless animals. Do you understand what I'm saying? What kind of psychopath stands there going, woo! While they're kicking and punching and cattle prodding the individuals to the last moments of their lives where they'll be get put into a gas chamber while they're sitting there listening to their own kinds being gassed. Like being microwaved, can't say that enough. They burn from their eyes, their ears, their mouths, everything. Psychopaths work in slaughterhouses. Yeah. Psychopaths. And if they're not psychopaths, they're people who have got no qualification, normally refugees, people from third world countries, and this is their only place they can get a job, because I tell you what, the average person doesn't want to work in a place like that. And the only reason they work in a place like that is because they've got no other choice. And we get people that have come here because they've run for their own lives, and then they get forced into work into places like that and then suffer with post-traumatic stress disorder. That is a fact. In fact, the highest rates of people who come home from work and then take it out on their family members and their children are people who work in slaughterhouses. Go and do the research and find it out yourself. In there is what's happening is violent. In there is nothing but violence. And what does violence do? It breeds violence. So it pours out the slaughterhouse gates and into their own homes and then affects our community. With this, you're not only are you consuming misery, you're actually forcing violence out through the gates into our community, onto their kids, which is then going to make our community what? Violence breeds violence. You hear him? Woo, woo, woo! Sound like you're having a good night. It's a bloody concentration camp. This is genocide. And for those who are kind of going, oh, you can't compare, go and research what the word genocide actually means. This is genocide. Don't tell me humans are the only animals on this planet that can be murdered. they struggle getting these animals off the trucks because they know it's like an energy, innit? You walk into a room and you can feel an atmosphere, can't you? You know when there's atmosphere, sometimes you can really cut an atmosphere with a knife, so to speak. Same as Slaughterhouse, as you're coming in, the whole energy around the place pouring out the gate, you can feel it. It feels horrible. You imagine being one of those animals in one of those trucks and inside there. Can you imagine the atmosphere and what they're going through? Oh, it makes me mad. Look at that. Taste the love. That makes me want to vomit. Taste the torture. That's what that should say. Can you hear all those screams? Look how far away I am from it. Again, drives me nuts. Come on, meat eaters. Is that a scream? That scream making you feel hungry? Makes me want to vomit. Breaks my heart. How can anybody go, oh, we're meant to be meat eaters? I don't know one person who could listen to those screams and go, oh my God, my mouth's slavering. Oh my God, I'm feeling so hungry. Bloody weirdos. You forget your meat doesn't just turn up on a nice bit of fancy packaging, didn't just arrive on a bloody, I don't know, Peter Pan dropped it off for you. It came from a living, breathing being that didn't want to die, who was tortured to death. Stood here in the rain, it's hailstoning, and it's spring in Perth. Hello, climate change, biggest cause of global warming, meat, eggs and dairy. What's it going to be in 20 years? We're going to be on fire, underwater, in a massive drought, got nothing to drink. People, if you don't know what the word climate change means, go and research it. Because by Christ, you should already know what's going to happen in climate change. I mean, bloody hell, Bangladesh is already going underwater. But I suppose us rich Westerners don't have to worry about it because we're going to be the last ones affected. And when it does get affected, the ignorant are going, I just didn't know. How long have we been babbling on about climate change for? Honestly, people's ignorance is to eat meat. It's killing your own family's future. How self-absorbed can you get? Whoa. I don't mean to sound like I'm being aggressive or out like that, but man, come and stand where I'm standing. Come and listen to their screams. Go and pet one of them as they're going in and show them the only little bit of love they've only ever seen in their entire life. And then stand here on a bloody spring day in Perth in Australia where it's supposed to be like 36 degrees, but here it is bloody hailstoning. And it's cold. Look, I've got more layers on. I've got 2 jackets on. It's cold. And I'm stood here being cold because people want to eat what's going on in there. Needs to be a big shake-up, of everything. Vegans, you need to get active. We can't wait. As I'm saying this, there are all animals in there lining up for their own execution because of the body they're born into, who are crying and begging for somebody to help them. Vegans, you've got to get active. Do something. If you don't want to come to a slaughterhouse, there's something you can do. The list is huge. There is something for everybody. You can even sit at the comfort of your own home and be an activist. There are jobs for everybody. Please get active. Because there's only 1% of us are activists. Only 1% of vegans that are activists. And it's the fastest growing social justice movement this planet has ever seen. And if we had 50% of us that are activists, we'd have a vegan world last week. Vegans, get active. Meat eaters, get vegan. Go vegan. Go vegan, then get active. Just become a vegan activist overnight, will you? Like that. Pretty please.